Hello, wonderful viewers. Welcome to Biafra Broadcast 247, a channel that is always committed to supplying you legit information as it pertains to happenings around the world. If you are yet to subscribe to this wonderful channel, do so by clicking on that red subscribe button. You can as well turn on the bell icon to always be the first to get a notification anytime we upload a new video. Haven't done that, I'd like you to listen attentively to this important update. Nnamdi Kanu replies OBJ and Gowon as they beg for restructuring. Restructuring is a new constitution review strategy aimed at bringing government as closely as possible to the people at the grassroots. Nnamdi Kanu never stops to speak his mind in any political related matter. In a recent tweet, he reacted to the news of past heads of state Olusegun Obasanjo and Yakubu Gowon begging for restructuring. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has expressed surprise that a former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, a former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, and an ex-military commander, General Theophilus Danjuma, were the ones now calling for the restructuring of Nigeria. He described them as men who opposed the restructuring of Nigeria under the Aburi Accord and took up arms to fight the old Eastern region in 1967. He said the only option left at the moment was Biafra separating from Nigeria and not their demands for restructuring. He stated this in a post on his Twitter handle at Nnamdi Kanu in response to a recent comment by Obasanjo and Gowon. Gowon had at an event last week said, "I believe that a lot of injustice has been done to the Igbos, and a constitutional debate on restructuring must address all imbalances and restore hope and confidence." Obasanjo, while also calling for the urgent need to restructure Nigeria, had recently said, "If Boko Haram can get outside support, any geopolitical zone opting for self-determination may equally get external support. War may not necessarily go as planned, estimated, and predicted. Everything must, therefore, be put in place to avoid a war, the end of which no one can predict precisely. There is no assurance that Nigeria can survive a second civil war, but rather, we should seek a political solution and avoid a destructive civil war." But in his tweet, Nnamdi Kanu wrote, "In 1967, Gowon, North and Southwest, rejected restructuring, known then as Aburi, and banded together in a genocide war against Biafrans that stood for restructuring," Kanu wrote on Twitter. Today, Southwest, North Central, plus Gowon, Danjuma, OBJ are begging for restructuring. Isn't Elohim wonderful? Biafra is the only option. But then, according to a political analyst identified as Emeka Azubike, he pointed out the benefits of restructuring, which includes the following. Power. The way power generation works today is that if power or a new power plant is built in Kano or Bayelsa, the law requires that it must be connected to the main grid to distribute to everyone, and this adds to the cost of generation and transmission to homes and other end users. Restructuring will make it possible for Kano or Imo or Edo or Bayelsa to produce their power and share with those within their state borders, and when there is excess, they can share to neighboring states. Mineral resources. Do you know that if your state has any mineral resource, from oil to coal to iron to columbite to gold and many others we are blessed with, you cannot as a state mine and explore this unless for illegal miners, which comes with lots of risk. With the restructuring, a state like Enugu can tap their coal and explore the uses maximally. Jos Plateau can explore their tin and columbite and start using it to produce airplane parts and create wealth for the state and country. Education. Sadly, this is also in the inclusive list, with the federal and state government having a shared responsibility, which is why we have the state and federal tertiary institution and the secondary school as well. Restructuring and full powers to states will have them explore the talents and abilities of students and channel their curriculum and policies to design an education that brings out the complete potentials of students. A state like Ekiti can craft ways to ensure that their professors start researching and developing papers for development. Ekiti State is known to have produced the most professors in Nigeria. Police. With a state or regional police, security is assured as states and indigents who understand their territories can take charge of ensuring that the states are safe. The concern of abuse by state governors and executives can be checked with the right laws and policies, and over time, it will be perfected to be averse to abuse. Once again, the headline of this podcast: Nnamdi Kanu replies OBJ and Gowon as they beg for restructuring. My dear wonderful viewers, this podcast is coming your way live and direct from Biafra Broadcast 247, a channel that is always committed to supplying you legit information as it pertains to happenings around the world. In case you are visiting us for the first time, please kindly click on that red subscribe button. You can as well turn on the bell icon to always be the first to get a notification anytime we upload a video like this. I believe you may have one or two thoughts or opinions concerning this post. You can kindly put them down right there at the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and a share. See you next time. God bless you.